Hey guys, I don't normally film videos on Saturday, but no way could I wait until Monday to do this because I placed another order from Shopmissa and I got the things in and I've been trying out as many of the things as I can over the course of the last couple of days. And some of these things I love so much. If you're not familiar with Shopmissa, it's a website. They also have stores in Texas though now. You lucky Texans. But it's shopmissa.com, and everything on the website is by brands that are cruelty free. They use all FDA approved ingredients. The company donates a certain amount of money to animal charities. So it's a great website, great company. Everything, not everything, but most things are $1. And you would be surprised. You would think that because most things are $1 that it wouldn't be very good. You'd be wrong because most of the things are very good. Some of the things are exceptional. And are there a few duds here and there? Yes. Out of the stuff that I ordered from this haul, there was only one thing that I've tried so far that I didn't like. But I haven't tried every single thing yet. So I will tell you what I can know about what I have tried so far. All right, so let's get started. If you've watched any of my other Shopmissa hauls, then you know that I love their brushes. So I decided to go ahead and get the 10-piece high-def brush kit, and it comes with a brush roll. And I thought this would be a great way to get a wide variety of different kinds of brushes, because up until now I was just ordering like a single brush here and there, and all I had up until this point was the bronzing, the large fan brush that I use for bronzing, a small shader brush, the highlighting brush, and the blush brush. That's all I had so far. So I thought, well, you know you love their brushes, so why not go ahead and order a complete set. So this is 5 face brushes and then 5, I was going to say eye brushes, but the other part of the collection is really multi-purpose. Of course, all brushes are multi-purpose, aren't they? I mean, a lot of times I use brushes not what they're intended to. Sometimes I'll get a comment where somebody will go, that brush isn't supposed to be used for that. I use brushes for whatever suits my purpose at the time. Sometimes you'll buy a brush and you'll find it actually works even better for something other than which it was intended. So let me show you the brushes. So this is what they look like. And I haven't tried them all yet. I've been using this one for my foundation, and it has stained it. This has actually been washed. And I just washed it just now, so it's a little bit more dense looking than what it normally is. But it does stain from my foundation. Now, if I really wanted to get that stain off of there, I could, because I just would need to use something different to clean it with. But I don't like what that does to the brush. Like, in other words, I could get that stain off of there if I used a little bit of mineral oil on it. But then it would leave like a greasy residue that's really hard to get off after without having to add something else on there. So if I'm just going to use this for foundation every day, I don't really care that it's stained, because it's just going to do the same thing again the next day. So most of it, believe it or not, is off there. But I really have been enjoying this for my foundation. So then you also get this flat top brush, and then you get this one that's more rounded on the edges, and then you get this one, and you get this pointed one. which I thought that might be good for contouring, but it's kind of large for that. But there's actually a lot of different things you could use this for, but I haven't tried this yet for anything other than contouring, but I've got a couple ideas that I'm going to test out for that. And then these are the other 5 that you get, which are smaller. And let's see, I've been using this one, which is like an angled, it's got a slight angle to it, and it's quite thick. I've been using this for concealer, and it's been working out really good for that. And this one is more just flat, but very similar to that last one. It has no angle to it. And what was I using this one for? Because I have tried this too. Oh, I think I use one for corrector and the other one for concealer. Yeah, I think that's what I was doing. And then this pointed one, I used this for my crease today, but that ended up taking way too long doing it that way, but I just wanted to try it. So next time I'm going to use this, maybe inner corner, not inner corner, outer corner. This would probably be great for. So yeah, not for crease. And then these would be good crease brushes depending on what type of eyeshadow formula you were working with. But you know, there's, like I said, there's a variety of things you can do with these. And then the brush roll is plastic, and it's okay, but that would be more for somebody that traveled or somebody that did makeup professionally. So I may not end up using that until someday if I ever go on a vacation again. It's been a long time. So $10. $10 for 10 brushes and the brush roll. And the quality of these brushes is fantastic. I had one brush that had just a couple of hairs that hadn't been cut exactly the length of the others. So I just took a pair of scissors and snipped off those 2 bristles and made them the length of the others, and it was fine. So, but they wash great. You know, the hairs don't, I shouldn't say hairs, the bristles don't fall out. Fantastic. I love their brushes. I can't believe they're that inexpensive, because I have brushes at a much higher price point that now I feel like I wasted money on that when I really didn't need to. All right, so enough about that. Let's move on to the makeup. Let's start with this, because you see this in my description box every single day if you look at the products that I'm wearing. I bought a backup of the Beauty Treats Jojoba Lip Care. I use this several times a day. Whenever my lips feel dry, I just put some on. And so I needed a backup because the one that I've been using, I know it's going to run out very soon, because if I shake it, it doesn't feel like there's anything in there. So I think I might have gotten this just in time, because I'm about to run out of my regular one. And by the way, I've been using that other one for 9 months. So I don't know what kind of magic this is that it would last that long, because like I said, I use it several times a day. So I don't get it. I don't see how it could last that long, but it did. Okay, talking about contouring. This is an AOA Studio, by the way, is their makeup brand. Well, one of their makeup brands. I bought this little Sculpt FX contour stick by them. And it's a super cool taupe. This is perfect for my skin tone. So that's what I have on for my contour today. And it's a very soft, natural contour, and I love it. I don't necessarily like a harsh contour, so if you have cool tone skin and everything that you contour with is too warm, you might love this. It's in the shade Nude. So Yeah, it's 3028 and the shade is Nude. And this is really, really a perfect situation for my skin because there were a couple things that you could buy like at the drugstore, but I think they've been discontinued. So I never really found a replacement. So I just started using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in light, and that works okay on me, but this is a much better match for my skin tone. Okay, so you might remember the video that I did where I bought all those A2O single eyeshadows. And A2O is Shopmissa's brand of eyeshadows. So one of the types that they sell, or the single eyeshadows, are called A2O. So I bought two more. And my idea behind this, by the way, is I wanted to have two palettes that would be like my go-to single eyeshadows if let's say I buy a pre-made eyeshadow palette and it doesn't have a highlight shade, or it doesn't have a contour or crease shade, or it doesn't have an outer corner shade, or it doesn't have a shade that I need to do a complete look with. This palette and my ColourPop single eyeshadow palette that I showed you in another video, these are going to be my supplemental palettes that I can use to work with any eyeshadow palette that I buy. So that was the whole idea behind this. So I got a couple more for this palette. This is Cashmere. That is what I have in my crease. This is like a warm medium brown, and I really like it. I love the texture of it. And I went a little crazy. I went a little crazy with it today. I don't normally use that much, but what happened was I was watching YouTube videos as I was doing my makeup, so I wasn't really completely focused on what I was doing. So yeah, I put a little bit too much on. And then this other shade is called Starlet. And this is a beautiful brow bone or inner corner highlight shade. So that's what I have on for that. And so I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 spots left in this. No, 5. I have 5 spots left in here. So I'm going to have to choose really carefully when I decide what 5 more I'm going to get eventually to complete this palette. A lot of the shades are out of stock because they had lowered their price to $1 each for these. I don't know if that's temporary. I think it is. So a lot of them were out of stock, so I might just wait until the ones that I like the most come back into stock, but I don't know when that's going to be. This is one of the downsides about Shopmissa, is sometimes you see something and it will say it's out of stock, and sometimes it never comes back into stock. So that's, one of the downsides, because you may never get the products that you're lusting after. So anyways, yeah, I got 5 more to fill those slots, but I might wait to get those ones that I really, really like the best. Okay, let's talk about primer. I bought the AOA Studio primer spray. I used to love the Smashbox primer water, and so it had been quite a while since I had bought a primer spray. And when I first sprayed this, I thought it had kind of a floral scent. But it doesn't, and if you're not familiar with my channel, I'm allergic to flowers. I hate anything floral. So when I sprayed this, I was like, oh no, it's floral. But it didn't make me sneeze, and the scent didn't linger. So as long as it doesn't linger and as long as it doesn't make me sick, I can deal with it. But I do really like the way my foundation goes on over this. It says minimizes pores, long-lasting, fragrance-free. No, I definitely smell a fragrance. I don't know what they're talking about there. It says absorbs oil, but I haven't found it to dry out my skin. So I do really like this. Foundation goes on nice over that. Speaking of foundation, I wanted to try the AOA Studio foundation drops. And it's tough when you order a foundation online because the pictures don't always look like the shades. When you see them in real life, they don't always look like what they look like on your computer monitor. So I ordered the shade Buff. This is too light. What I've been doing just to test out the formula is I've been using the foundation that I would normally use. Then I just put like a very, very light layer of this on top of that. And believe it or not, it doesn't look cakey and it blends out fine. But I just wanted to see if I like the formula because this is a satin finish. And honestly, I don't have a lot of experience with satin finish foundations. That's just not something that I think I've ever had, or if I did, it's been so long I don't remember it. But yeah, so I do like the foundation of this. I don't feel like it has that much coverage though. The coverage that you see is from the foundation that's underneath this. So it says it's buildable, so I don't know. The only way to find out would be to order this again in a darker shade and try it out. But I've placed a lot of orders from this company lately, so it might be a while before I order something else because I've got some other orders coming in from other companies, so I kind of got to cool it because, yeah, I'm going to be having a lot of new stuff coming in. All right, what should I talk about next? Oh, I got their eyeshadow primer. I got the AOA Studio Perfect eyeshadow primer, and I bought the shade Nude. And I like this. The eyeshadows go on nicely over it, and it does cover discoloration and veining. And yeah, so I like it. Okay, what should I talk about next? Let's talk about the blushes. Oh my god, you guys. Okay, if you watched my last Shopmissa haul, I had bought a Malibu Glitz blush in Coral. Love it. One of my top best blushes that I own. Fantastic. So I decided to get another shade since I knew I love the formula, and this is called Mauve. So I got that. So these are very nice formula. So now I have a couple shades of those. Decided to try the AOA Studio Lumi Radiant Blushes. I got 2 shades. These are gorgeous, you guys. I have on Golden Apricot is what I have on right now. Let's see if I can, yeah, you can probably see it right there. These are amazing, you guys. I can't believe these are $1. If you were planning on placing an order from this website, make sure you try these. So it's the AOA Studio Lumi Radiant Blush. So this is the one that I have on, Golden Apricot. So it's like an apricot with pink veining running through it. Unbelievable. I can't even tell you how much I love these. Maybe my favorite blushes in my entire collection. And then the other one I got is called So Close. So that's what that one looks like. So this one is more like a berry, I would say. But they are just stunning. Love them so much. And I wanted to try one of these. It doesn't say it on the package, but it was listed under the brand Princessa. And this is the shade Plum Pink. This one I haven't tried yet, so I can't really say how that performs, but I can kind of tell by the swatch that, you know, it's nothing earth-shattering or anything. And then I got one of the AOA Studio cream sheer blushes, Hush, AOA Studio Hush cream sheer blush. And these are tiny. These are like the size of a Wet n Wild single eyeshadow. This is in the shade Cozy, and it's like a cream gel texture. And there's the color. Haven't used this on my face yet, but I like the way these blend out. And then when it dries down a little bit, it's quite nice and buildable. So got quite a few blushes this time. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to eyeshadow bases. If you know me and you're familiar with me, then you know that I love eyeshadow bases. I like to have colored eyeshadow bases to put under eyeshadows to build the intensity, make it last longer, that type of thing. So last time I placed an order, I got a Beauty Treats eye crayon, and I liked it a lot. So I also got one in this beautiful, like cobalt blue color. And these don't have names or numbers or anything on them. They have a number on them, but it's the same number on every one, no matter what shade you get. So this is like a cobalt blue. And then this is like royal purple. Almost like an indigo. And then I got one of the Santee Color My Eyes matte eyeshadow sticks, because this is like a sky blue. So I wanted to get this because the color was, definitely didn't have anything that color. So that's what that looks like swatched. And let me swatch those other two. Okay, so there's the purple and there's the blue. The blue, I guess, is more like a navy blue. And the purple is like a royal purple. All right, so let's move on to regular powder eyeshadows. I had good luck with the Amuse, the small Amuse palette that I bought in my last video. Actually, a couple of them. I made out fine with both of those. So I got a couple more palettes from them. And this one is Blues and Grays. And it's called the Navy palette. Haven't had a chance to use this yet, but I'm dying to try this because companies don't make a lot of gray eyeshadows, and I love gray eyeshadow, but yeah, I don't have a lot of grays, so I wanted to get this mainly for the grays, but I like blue too, so those all go nice together. So I haven't used this yet. There's black in there too. So that was the bottom row. And then there's the middle row. That one in the middle is quite pretty. So there's the middle row. And then there's the top row. My fingers were a little bit damp there, so the shadows are probably fine. It's probably just because my skin was damp. Oops, and I just swatched it the wrong direction. Okay, well anyways, you get the gist of it. So then the other palette that I ordered by them, do you remember the one that I got that was the 5 circle palette? It had the greens in it. I got another one like that, except this one is called Love Child. So this is pinks, beautiful purple on the end. The first one is like a light peach, and then 3 pinks and a purple. So let me swatch that purple. So see, the purple doesn't swatch as vibrant as it is in the palette. And then this is the first one. Ooh, that swatched really nice. Oh, I really like that highlight shade. Yeah, I can't get it to show up on camera, but in real life, that's really pretty. So mostly pinks and a purple and a light peach, or a really warm light pink. So there's that. And then the next one I want to show you is one of the AOA Studio Velour Mousse eyeshadows. And I just bought one to try. This is a wet. It's a cream to powder formula, very shimmery. This one is called Lucky Star, and that is what is on my lids right now. Very pretty. I really like it. Real easy to work with. Glitter doesn't go everywhere. It's got like a sticky base, and when it sets, it's not sticky anymore. So you don't end up with glitter all over your face. Real easy to work with. I would definitely get more of these. Comes in a lot of pretty colors. I believe there are 12 shades in that line. Okay, and I got these. I was just kind of curious about these. These are Santee Glam Eyes Twin Eyeshadow Palettes. This one is number 9. It's purples, like a violet and an indigo. Yeah, that one there is one of those blue purples. Pretty. And the other one is number 7. And this one is kind of an odd color combination. It's like a warmer purple with a peach. Ooh, really like that peach. That's stunning. Down here. So I haven't had a chance to try these yet. The packaging reminds me so much of NYX. NYX used to have eyeshadow duos, and the packaging was so similar to this. So, and I have a feeling based on the way they swatched that they probably are going to perform like those duos too. So that looks pretty promising. So I'll have to get back to you on that. All right, so that leaves us with lip products. All right, let's get the fail out of the way. Since I love those Malibu Glitz blushes so much, I thought I would try one of their lip products. No. Stay away from the Malibu Glitz lip products on this website. This is so cute though, shaped like a wine bottle, and it's called the Malibu Glitz 24-hour wear soft matte lip cream, and this is in the shade Vogue. Smells, okay, this is how it opens. Smells really good, but this formula is garbage, you guys. Yeah, you talk about, if I ever, the next video that I do that is or the next time I do a video called products I wish I hadn't bought, or product fails or something like that, this will be in it for sure. The next thing I'm going to show you is, I might as well show you what's on my lips right now. This is an Amuse lipstick, and I had not tried any lipsticks by them before. So this is a matte lipstick, and it's just number 5. It doesn't have a name or anything. And it's like a mauve color, but smells really good. I love the smell of this. It's like candy. It's not like vanilla baked goods. It's like candy, like sugar. But that's what's on my lips right now. Really like it. Very nice. I would definitely order more of these. $1. Can't go wrong. This next one, no, let's save that for last. All right, this, I've had these before. This is an AOA Studio Wonder Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Extra. And this is also mauve. So this is just a very basic liquid lipstick. This smells good too. Yeah, a lot of these lip products smell like candy. Yeah, this is just a very basic liquid lipstick. Nothing exceptional, but definitely worth $1. The only thing I don't like about this formula is, have you ever had liquid lipsticks that make your lips look a little bit wrinkly? So it can have that effect, which is not really that flattering, but it's pretty nice for $1 though. All right, last but not least, you remember the Zuri products that I've showed you in the last video, and then I also had gotten one in another Shopmissa haul. Decided to try one of their bullet lipsticks. This is Mahogany. I think I found a dupe for a high-end lipstick, you guys. Let me show you what this looks like. Does this look like anything familiar at all? I'm gonna swatch this, okay? So this is just Zuri lipstick. It doesn't have a name other than that. Shade is Mahogany. Now let me go get what I feel like it might be a dupe for. Okay, we're going to find out together if this is a dupe or not, because I don't think I did a side-by-side swatch comparison before. But when I wore this on my lips, I was like, wow, this looks just like Jeffree Star liquid lipstick in Unicorn Blood, I think. But let's watch the Unicorn Blood right next to it and find out. Okay, here we go. I'm scared. Oh, no, it's not. Same color family though, but see, the Jeffree Star one is so pigmented and so vibrant that it's kind of hard to compare these. What if I built the Zuri one up a little bit? No, I wouldn't call that a dupe, but definitely the same color family, right? So if you don't want the Jeffree Star one for some reason, and you just want a lipstick that is almost the same shade, Zuri Mahogany. And I like the formula of these, so I would definitely try more shades of this. All right, I think that's finally it, you guys. I think I've gotten everything covered. If you stuck around for this long, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here. And if you like this video, and I know that some of you did, because when I posted my last Shopmissa haul, somebody was like, do more of these, do more of these. I love them too. They're so much fun. I like watching them too myself. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.